Revision rhinoplasty is especially challenging. Um, I tell my patients when they come in, it's kind of like somebody sells you a 100-piece Lego set, but there's like 20 pieces missing, and you still got to make the picture that's on the front of the box. So now you have to come up with a different plan. You're not given the whole thing yet. You still need to create a great-looking nose. What we really love to have is as many records as possible, previous operative notes. You know, I know a lot of the rhinoplasty surgeons in my area, in my state, and actually regionally and nationally, so often I kind of know how many people approach the nose. So as much information as we have, the better. We also want to see why the untoward result happened. Was it being overaggressive? Was it maybe a plan that was doomed to fail from the beginning? So again, going back to the consultation process, we want to make sure that we create a realistic expectation of what might work. Often during revision rhinoplasty, patients want a full redo. And unfortunately, like everything in life, you can't have a full redo. Sometimes there's things that you can't do. And that's just as important as things that you can do. So often I'll tell them, hey, pick 3 things that I can fix on your nose. And there might be 5 things that bother them. Well, sometimes you can't have all 5. And this is one of those things that, again, in the consultation process, we figure out. Thankfully, though, because of experience in doing a lot of rhinoplasties and having a pretty deep bag of tricks when it comes to fixing noses, we can generally give the patient what they're looking for. And again, going back to the main concepts, a nose that looks great, a nose that works great, and most importantly, a nose that's built to last. So we go back, we see what we have. Sometimes it's a Pandora's box. The patient doesn't know, there's not operative notes, and we don't know what's there until the day of surgery when I've opened up the nose and I'm like, oh, wow, surprise. There's some stuff missing. We had no idea. So again, this is where experience comes in. You're like, okay, on the fly, what would I do in this situation? Again, having a deep bag of tricks, having the experience really allows me to say, okay, we'll switch gears, we'll figure it out, and we're often able to have a great solution to whatever problems that we encounter inside the surgery. So although revision rhinoplasty is extremely challenging, it's actually one of the most rewarding surgeries we can do because the patients come in, they're obviously distraught, and they think life is over because they tried to get a good result and they ended up with something that nobody wanted. And we're often able to deliver a great result, put it back together, and, happy patients, excellent result, and, one of the reasons I love doing rhinoplasty.